That him on the motorbike.
The Countess and her cronies disappeared into that building. That must be where she plans to examine the map. What a coincidence. That's my plan as well.
How are we going to get in there? We have a drain. Climbing down the sewers.
There's something shiny under that grate. I love shiny things. It's only about 8 inches down, but I can't fit my hand through.
And we don't have anything.
The grate won't budge, and I can't fit my hand through. Posters and flyers plastered on several layers deep. This camera ad's coming loose.
Can we take it?
I pulled it down.
And what do we do with that?
Camera ad.
No?
The Nazis disappeared into this museum.
What else do we got? We can go to the city, we can go in there, we can have a look
The
at the museum.
Nazis disappeared into this museum. I should check the museum before I look around town. Red ropes over the entrance. Not a good start.
Oh, it's another
Can I
goat.
help you?
Yes, if you could just tell me how to get into the museum.
Sorry, the exhibit's closed earlier than usual today.
Why is the museum closed today? I've traveled a long way just to see the exhibits.
Well, during the Olympic Games, sometimes the regular schedule gets a little out of whack, you know? There's a reception for today's gold medalists in the upper exhibition halls later tonight, which is going to mean unpaid overtime for me, of course. Anyway, that's why we closed early.
How very frustrating.
Not much of a sports fan?
I'm mainly here for the museum, but the games have certainly proved a happy coincidence.
Well, I'm hoping I'll get to see some of my idols in the flesh tonight, depending on who takes the gold medals.
What do they actually exhibit here?
The main exhibit is on Tibet. You see that animal by the door? It's some sort of enormous mountain sheep that lives in the Himalayas, but I've forgotten the name. Begins with a P or an M.
It's an Argali.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
In any case, there are all kinds of rare Tibetan artifacts on display in the upper halls. Do you think you could give me a hand and set this carton down for me? Thanks.
You keep talking about the upper halls. Are there others?
Well, yes, the lower halls. But they've been closed to visitors for over a year.
Why's that?
I couldn't tell you.
And is there a reason you couldn't tell me?
Easy. I don't know. I'm not sure I want to either.
Well, now you've gone and got my attention.
Curiosity can be very bad for your health, you know. All I know is that for some time no one has been allowed into the basement of the museum, and the lower exhibition halls were closed to prevent any visitors from accidentally wandering down there. Can we leave it now?
Sure.
What events are on?
Which events are happening tonight?
For my money, the decathlon has got to be the highlight, but there's also rowing and horseback riding. Hold on, I have an event schedule in my newspaper. I don't need it anymore, you can have it.
Oh, thanks very much. You know that reception tonight? How exactly do I get into it?
Oh, just go out and get yourself a gold medal. No problem. No, seriously, aside from the medal winners and their trainers, you basically need to be a German politician. People like us are out in the cold.
Can we make a fake medal?
We'll see about that.
Not much I can do then, I suppose. I wonder if I can find another way to get into tonight's reception.
As I said, only gold medal winners, their trainers, and a handful of special guests are permitted in the museum tonight. Believe me.
All right then. Would you mind if I took a look around your very exciting foyer for a while?
No problem. As long as you don't get in the way.
Promise.
Let me have a look in this box.
My inventory of the box has produced leftover cleaning supplies and building materials.
I'll ask first. Please don't ask me why, but can I have some of the stuff in this box?
You're asking me if you can just take my stuff for no reason whatsoever? I thought the British were supposed to be polite. Well, as it happens, that box is full of crap, so go right ahead.
Right, we have got a
A
poster.
camera ad.
We've got
Let's
info
see
sheet.
which contests are scheduled for today. The final event in the decathlon is happening shortly. In the run-up to the long jump, the man in the lead is... No, this can't be right. Glenn Parker of the United Kingdom? There's even a photo. No doubt about it. That's the same Glenn Parker who went to Sandhurst with Richard and me. Even back then, he was a top-class athlete. Fantastic! This is my chance to get into the museum reception. I'll just ask Glenn to smuggle me in. Maybe he
That
can
was
pass me
lucky.
off as his trainer. I should head straight to the stadium. He must be getting warmed up.
We've got a rubber
An old
glove.
marigold.
There's writing on it, looks like.
Sandpaper.
Right, can I look at anything?
The box office is closed. The exhibition halls are closed for tonight's reception for the gold medal.
So I need to
winners.
wait for that. Devil sheep.
So, we meet again, Argali. Are you taunting me? Is that it? Following me around and popping up at my lowest moments? Bad, Argali. Bad. I don't remember the last one having such a luxurious beard. A rubbish bin. Let's see if I can find anything useful. Oh, the lid came off. I'll just pocket that, I think.
A vandal.
Jackpot. There's all sorts of valuable rubbish in here.
We have a lid, we have a dried bouquet.
bouquet of flowers wrapped with florist wire. I'll unwrap the wire.
And we have a
A
broken
broken
bottle.
bottleneck. Hardly the gentleman's choice of armament. But that's never been an issue before.
Okay, so that's probably everything here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, can I... Where was I? Museum. Can I use the wire to get whatever it is down there?
Let's try and fish out that thing with the wire. I can't quite get it.
Why not? Okay, we'll leave that just now.
Okay, let's find Glenn. He's probably in the locker room.
About an hour later.
I'm afraid this is the locker room, friend. You probably shouldn't be in here.
Glenn, it's me, Fenton. Fenton Paddock.
Fenton? Nice beard. What are you doing here?
I'm here saving the world. It's not a real beard. But look, I heard you were top billing for the decathlon. I need to talk to you.
How did you even get in here?
That's a rather adventurous story.
About an hour earlier. Okay, so we're going back to see how we managed to get
And
in
I figured
there.
I'd find you here. Not that it was easy getting in.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this the press entrance?
Yes, it is. May I see your credentials, please?
Credentials?
The only people permitted access are the athletes, their trainers, official IOC employees, and press photographers. Do any of those apply to you?
Sure, why not? I'm actually with the press.
Then show me your press pass.
Would you believe I've temporarily misplaced it?
Not really. If you've really lost your pass, go to the IOC accreditation office and claim a new one.
But the events are about to start. I can't miss them.
Then you'd better hurry. The IOC office is located at Pariser Platz.
Okay. I'll be back.
And don't forget your camera. Only photographers are allowed to enter the contest area. Journalists should go to the main gate.
Got it. Thanks. Well, I guess I'm heading to the IOC office at Pariser Platz to get myself a press pass.
Anything else here? Gas balls.
According to the label, these bottles contain helium. I definitely think these contain helium, you know.
Can I blow the glove up?
Let's inflate the little bugger. Great.
Yep.
That is the ugliest thing I have ever clapped eyes on. And Sandhurst had communal showers.
Okay.
Yes, well, that makes for the ugliest looking balloon animal I've ever set my eyes on.
Okay, I'm not sure what I'm needing that for. Barrel organ. And the organ grinder.
Excuse me, may I interrupt for a moment?
Oh, hello. Do I really look all that busy?
Well, now that you mention it, no. Is your whatever that thing is broken?
No, I just don't feel like playing.
Why not?
An artist needs an audience, attention, applause, and of course, earning a few pennies doesn't hurt either.
Well, I can listen, but I'm afraid I'm completely broke.
That's all right.
The potential audience in this part of the stadium is pretty limited. Why exactly did you pick this location?
Unfortunately, it was assigned to me. We have the odd athlete and journalist pass by, but it's been a slow pitch. I wanted to set up over at the main entrance, but I wasn't allowed.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm going to go have a look around the city.
Have fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a hat, is
I
there?
guess the organ grinder is hoping that generous passers-by will drop some change in his hat. But the hat is still empty.
Can we not give him a bowl instead? Okay. Yeah, we need to go here.
Ah, Pariser Platz. And that seems to be the IOC office. Oh, good. It's closed. Hello? Anyone home? Damn it. Now what am I supposed to do?
Excuse me?
Yes?
Well, I'm sorry, but it was hard to miss hearing you vent your frustration at the accreditation office. Could you be both a fellow journalist and a fellow countryman?
What gave you that idea?
Only a true Brit would curse like that. I'm from the island too, and who else but a journalist would need to get into the IOC office? It's been closed since 4 p.m., by the way.
Ah,
My name is Edison, Baltus Edison. I work for the Tribune in London.
Edison. Like the famous inventor.
Yes, quite. You're the first person ever to notice that, in fact.
Really? Because I would have thought quite a lot of people would have... Oh, you're joking. My name's Paddock. I'm a foreign affairs correspondent in Hong Kong.
Ah, lovely. My work has never taken me to our crown colonies, but I'm sure things are much more interesting there than here at the Olympic Games, eh?
How do you mean?
To be honest, I hate sports. I write for the arts and entertainment section, actually. But our editor-in-chief sent all available reporters here to cover the games, so we'd have an exclusive report on every event, including the dull ones. And what are you writing about?
I'm a freelancer. I'm looking for stories off the beaten track, away from the big events.
Lucky you. I'd love to trade places. You know, I'm working on a big story back home. I'm nearly ready to expose the romantic escapades of a certain member of the royal family. My research is nearly complete. If I could get back and finish, I'd have enough material to drop this bombshell on the public. But instead, I'm here, squandering my precious time on stories about Olympic handball.
Yeah, excuse me, gentlemen. Mr. Edison, there's a call for you from London.
Probably my department head, wanting to know what's holding up my article on yesterday's events. Best not to tell him it was a bottle of scotch, eh? Please relay the following message, word for word. Mr. Edison is currently indisposed and will personally report to the editor-in-chief. He would appreciate it if everyone else would leave him in peace.
I will pass your message along, sir.
Thank you. I won't last much longer in this job, I tell you, but I've bored you quite enough.
Not at all. Actually, I have one more question about the IOC.
Yes?
Any chance of it opening again today?
What do you think?
Not a chance in hell. Well, look, I've got to get going. I'm sure you'd like to read your paper in peace.
Not really. Our valued colleagues rarely have anything amusing to print. In any event, I enjoyed chatting with you.
Likewise. Perhaps I'll see you later.
Got a napkin.
A clean napkin.
We'll take that.
This napkin is mine. All mine. Who spilled the ketchup? Come on, own up. My mother taught me not to eat with my fingers.
Curry. Napkin.
A bit of tidiness never hurt anyone. Apart from that one time I tried to clean the office and broke my collarbone. Long story.
Can we talk to the lady?
Hey, it's a life choice. She just likes food. I could teach her a thing or two about proper nutrition.
We're also going to make it look
Doubt
like we've
she'd be
hurt
interested.
ourselves.
I could teach her a thing or... The future does not bode well for that child's teeth. Or figure. He's sucking on a huge lollipop. What do we have here?
Oh, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't cry. You know how it troubles Mummy's nerves. Mummy just wants to enjoy a bite to eat in peace. She gets very cross when she's hungry.
Either I look a fright today, or that kid is just jumpy. The poor thing nearly spat out his lolly. Good thing he didn't. I'd rather not get into trouble with a mother of that stature.
Okay, so we need to do something there.
I don't want to bother him right now.
Jacket.
Edison's jacket. He left his glasses and his press pass in the breast pocket. I could really use that press pass in his jacket. It'd get me into the stadium to see Glenn. I guess I should ask him first.
Who's this guy? A
A
tourist.
tourist snapping the Brandenburg Gate.
Careful! Do not touch my camera!
Don't worry. I had no intention of touching anything.
I spent a great many hours painstakingly setting up that camera, and it would be a catastrophe if you were to move it by so much as a hair.
Please forgive my curiosity. Allow me to introduce myself. Fenton Paddock.
A pleasure. Count Otto von Droste-Schattenburg.
A count with a camera, eh? Wouldn't say, an adding machine be a more appropriate device?
Please. I would be much obliged if you would not trivialize our conversation with such banal wordplay. I am a renowned photographer from Vienna.
No, not
Never
terribly.
heard of me?
To be honest, no, I haven't. But maybe that's because I live in Hong Kong.
My work has also been exhibited in Hong Kong, sir.
Oh. Oh! That Count Otto van Dross Schattenberger. What are you taking pictures of?
I'm shooting images for my latest photographic series, Berlin and the Olympic Games. This work will be subtitled The Forgotten Landmarks. I intend to capture locations that are not currently the main focus of public interest.
I see.
Unfortunately, artistic freedom is becoming a thing of the past in Berlin. Photography is often banned in public squares or even in entire districts. This does not make my work any easier.
What's the deal with these photography bans?
Oh, political reasons. The government officials here believe there are certain parts of the city that may be unrepresentative of the capital's overall charm.
But the Brandenburg Gate's okay, right?
That's correct. The gate is to be the central focus of my latest project. A photography ban here would mean all my months of preparation were for naught. Several
Hey,
galleries
Bolland,
have
how are
already
you today?
booked the exhibit in advance. No, a ban here would be absolutely outrageous. But then, the Count von Droste-Schattenburg isn't just anybody. Even here I have
Hope you're
friends in
doing
high
fine.
places. Why, I would go straight to the magistrate and make my mind known.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Your camera looks very professional.
Of course it does. It is the most advanced model available on the market today. It has a new setting that I use for experimental photography. I take multiple exposures of the same image at regular intervals. This allows me to capture different phases of my subject and depict them in a single photograph.
Ah, I see. So the position of the camera mustn't change at all while you're taking a picture, right?
I see that you know something about the fine art of photography.
Just an interested layman. I have to ask about the photography ban again.
Yes.
You said that if photography were banned here at Pariserplatz, you could have the city magistrate change that.
Well, I would certainly go directly to his office and bring the full weight of my influence to bear.
But what would happen to your camera and the photos you're taking? Perhaps a concerned passerby would offer to keep an eye on them until you got back.
But where would I find someone like that? I don't suppose...
Count, I would be more than happy to lend you a hand, should the unlikely circumstance arise, of course.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to keep you from your work any longer.
Thank you.
A bus stop sign.
Can I take it? Or do anything with it?
I can't remove it.
Why not?
A telephone booth. I haven't got any German coins. Come to think of it, I haven't got any money at all.
Right, there's quite a lot we could do here, isn't there? Put that on the pram.
If I'd been given a terrifying balloon animal made from an old rubber glove when I was a kid, I would have considered myself lucky. Yes, I'm going to run away now.
Ugh, what is this? Where did this foul-looking thing come from? Here, my little honey bun, here's a nice new lolly for you.
Another of my attempts to educate the public bites the dust.
Let's take the lolly. Not sure what the lolly's for. Sandpaper.
Rust-free.
Okay, nice shiny polished lid. I'm gonna put that in there. No.
Excuse me, Mr. Edison. May I bother you for a moment?
You would only be bothering me if I were actually enjoying this newspaper, which, to be perfectly frank, I am not. How can I help you?
I noticed the press pass in your jacket, and I was wondering if you might be willing to lend it to me. Just for tonight, so I can get into the stadium to watch the events.
I'm afraid I can't. I have to go and watch an event myself. And besides, My press pass lets me use the public transport for free.
But you see, it's very important that I get into the stadium tonight.
Look, my friend, we're just talking about sports here. You shouldn't take it so seriously. Tomorrow is another day, after all. You can get a press pass in the morning and start reporting right away.
Okay, I understand. My apologies.
No harm done.
The Brandenburg Gate. It's Berlin's Big Ben.
Can I use
I
the
haven't
phone?
got any German.
Oh. What is this bowl for? Can I swap the bowl for the hat? Because we need... He's got a hat there. We need a hat for later.
Hello. I see it's still quiet as the grave here.
Very observant. And from one pauper to another, I've given up hope that anyone besides you will ever turn up here.
Well, let's hope someone does. Be seeing you.
Have a nice day.
Right. Can we use the lolly to grab the thing under the grating?
Might just be long enough. Hopefully it'll stick.
Okay, we've got a
I
coin.
like smart coin. Can't help but think I could have spent all this time busking and made more money. But hey, it's something for nothing. Sort of.
Right, can we use that on the phone?
Always time for a quick natter.
Berlin Telephone Exchange, how may I direct your call?
If I can lure Edison into the cafe,
there
nicking
we
his
go.
press pass should be a cinch. He hates his job anyway. Here goes. Please connect me to the cafe at Pariserplatz.
May I have the name of the cafe you'd like to call?
No.
Then I'm afraid I cannot connect you. There are at least 10 cafes registered in that area?
It probably wouldn't help if I described it, would it?
No. You'll have to provide me with the name or I cannot connect you.
All right, I'll call back later. Thanks.
If you're calling from a public phone, you should receive your money back.
Well, that's something. Thanks. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
How do we get the name of the cafe? 2 minutes until adverts. Could we not just read the window?
Teach her a thing or two about. Pointless. He won't let me. I've got to get my hat. Glenn must be there already, warming up. He's my best chance of getting into the museum. I can't remove it. A bus stop sign. A bus stop sign.
A camera ad. A camera ad.
I'm not a marketing guy. Why would I want to put up a camera ad?
Lure him across. Surely he can just read the name of the cafe off the window. Hate the camera. Yeah. This is just stupid because the name of the cafe is there on the window and I can't read it.
The Office of the International Olympic Committee, or IOC for short.
Surely I can get the name of the cafe. That's just ridiculous. I should just be able to look there. Why have they not got something that you can just look at the window? How are you today, Decameron? I can't do that. Been to the stadium, the museum. Can we go back in for any reason? You've just had lunch and you feel like you've been run down by train. Oh. Okay. We've got a coin.
The surface may be a bit scratched, but on the whole, it looks sparkling clean again. A lolly. Sweet, sticky, bad for your teeth. I should stick to booze. The napkin is printed with the name of the cafe, Erica. It's smeared with ketchup.
Let's go try the phone call again then, since we now know the name of the cafe.
Always time for a quick natter.
Berlin Telephone Exchange.
If I can lure Edison into the cafe, maybe I can borrow his press pass. All right, I'll try my luck. Connect me to Cafe Erica at Pariserplatz, please.
One moment, please.
This is Cafe Erica. How may I help you?
Do you have a customer there by the name of Edison, Baltus Edison?
Yes, Mr. Edison is just outside. Whom shall I say is calling?
This is his editor-in-chief in London speaking. Please tell him that it's urgent. He needs to come back right away. It's about juicy goings-on at Buckingham Palace.
I will relay your message, sir. One moment, please. Mr. Edison, there's another call for you.
Who is it now?
Your editor-in-chief in London. He has an urgent assignment for you concerning the British royal family.
Finally! My prayers have been answered. Where is the telephone?
Follow me, please.
Right, we can grab his press pass now.
Perfect.
And his glasses.
It may not be a gentlemanly thing to do, but then, when has that ever bothered me? Edison might lose a job he hates. He might have to pay for the bus. But at least he won't have to live in a world ruled by super-powered Nazis. I'd say it's more than a fair trade.
I'm very sorry, sir. We do have occasional connection problems.
Not a problem. I'll go to the hotel and try to contact him from there. See you.
Goodbye, sir.
So, I got a press pass, and I look a little bit like the man in the photo. Apart from, you know, the glasses, and the hat. The goatee too, I suppose. Similar ears.
We need to get the hat, which I would like to get off of. How do we get the camera? We need this open. It's not open yet.
It's already closed.
I want to get his hat, look.
This hat might make me look a bit more like Edison on his press pass, but I think my kleptomaniacal urges have been sated for one day. Hey, it's a real condition.
Hello, it's me again.
Hi there. Don't worry, you haven't missed much.
I like your hat.
By the way, I really like your hat.
Really? I hardly ever wear it. I just use it to collect money.
It doesn't really seem to be fulfilling its purpose, does it?
And you're saying that's the hat's fault?
It looks a bit greasy. Maybe that's putting your customers off.
You might be right. It really doesn't look very clean, does it?
If you give me your hat, I'll give you something even better in return.
A connoisseur of old greasy hats, are you? Okay, if you can give me something good to replace it, you can have the hat.
I've got this polished metal bowl that absolutely isn't a rubbish bin lid. Wouldn't it be better for collecting
It is a
money
rubbish
than your
bin
old
lid.
hat?
Let me see that. Yes, this is good. It's sturdy and it looks a damn sight better than my old hat.
So, you want to trade?
Gladly. Here, take the thing.
Thanks.
Okay, we have our hat, we have our glasses, we have the press card. We just need the camera. How do we get the camera? There must be something else here. We've got this. We've got double doors, which we never looked at last
The only
time.
interesting things about this door are its large, round handles. And even they're struggling to get my heart racing.
Yeah, it is. In fact, YouTube, when I post up the episodes to YouTube, it gets censored for Germany. We've got a doorknob. What can I do with a doorknob?
A large doorknob. It must have been red once, but the paint's worn away.
And?
I'll leave the door open so I don't get in trouble. It's seen better days. The red paint's been chipped off the handles.
Can I wipe that with a cloth that's got ketchup on it for some reason?
So, now the worn doorknob is completely red again. I'm a stickler for the little details.
No, I definitely got something I hit on one of the videos when I uploaded it. Let's just see what it says. It was the same with the secret files. I got hit with that. Maybe I haven't done any of these ones yet. There's some music that I can't play in that it doesn't like it in German. I can't remember, but yeah, I've had a few issues with all the Secret Files games. Why?
Good as new. Provided no one actually touches it.
Why did we do that?
A napkin from Cafe Erica, smeared with ketchup.
Not sure why we did that. Talk to the workman again.
Hello, it's me again.
What can I do for you?
I wonder if I can find another way to get into tonight's reception.
As I said, only gold medal winners, their trainers, and a handful of special guests are permitted in the museum tonight. Believe me.
All right then. Would you mind if I took a look around your very exciting foyer for a while?
Oh, I've just thought something.
As long as you don't get in the way.
Promise.
I've just thought of something. We've got a poster with a camera on it. That looks like a no. Like, you're not allowed to do something on a sign. Can we press that up against there to make it look as though it's like you're not allowed to take photos?
If I press the poster against the doorknob, it produces an interesting new symbol on my poster.
Yeah, it is Bond. It goes the other way if I go that side. I'm not actually facing away from the screen. Depends what screen I'm looking at. Majority of the time it's pointing at the middle of the screen. Me facing the middle of the screen. Right, I've got that. Let's go put the poster up. Over there. Can we put that up there?
It's certainly an authentic looking prohibition sign, but it won't stay up there on its own.
Yeah, it was done on purpose though. Can we stick it up with a lolly?
I'll rub the lolly on the back of the poster so I can hang it up somewhere.
Okay, let's see if this works.
I mean, if you don't mirror it like that, it looks odd because, like, so where's my... Where's the flip thing? Well, it's going to go off the side of the screen anyway, but it looks as though I'm looking away from the screen the whole time. When it's at that side. Right, let's talk to the tours guy.
Hello, Count.
Oh, you again.
Count, terrible news. I just discovered there's a photography ban throughout Parisaplatz.
What are you saying? Where is that written?
Follow me, I'll show you. You see? Up there.
Unbelievable! Outrageous! I am furious! Young man, you must look after my camera while I resolve this issue. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Count.
Right, let's take his camera.
The ends justify the means. I hope.
Right, we should be able to go back to here. Get dressed up. Do we have to do this? Or can we just go over and talk to him?
It's me again. I can already tell you're excited by that.
I'll be excited if you have your press pass.
Do you mind if I ask you again?
Go to the IOC office.
Thanks.
And you've got it now?
I think so.
I've got everything.
See you.
I've got the pass. Do I have to combine everything together or? No.
A flyer with the Olympics event schedule. Glenn and I went to the academy. I'll have to...
Can we go see Glenn again? No, that was later, sorry. Yeah. So these, how do we get dressed up then? What did he say? I just want, yeah, I want to go in. Can I not just go in?
Photographers, athletes, and trainers are allowed to use this entrance. I've got everything I need. Apart from so much as a sliver of plausibility that I might pass for Edison.
Why? Why do I not look like Edison?
Edison's press pass. We're not too
Oh,
dissimilar,
beard.
but the photo shows him sporting a goatee, glasses, and a hat.
How do we get the beard? Dried flowers? Can we do anything with that? How do we get the black on our face? What's the dried flowers for? There's nothing else there, is there? We've got the hat and we've got the glasses. Vespas, but he has a beard, so we need to make it look like we've got a beard somehow. So how do we do that? Yeah, we definitely need a beard of some sort. How do we get the beard? What about the duster thing that he's doing?
Hello, it's me again.
What can I do?
No.
Would you mind if I took a look around your...
No problem.
Promise.
How do we get the beard? I don't know what this broken bottleneck's for. We must be missing somewhere that we can go. We've got a delivery entrance.
The most important thing is not to win, but to take part. Apart from today, of course, where the fate of the entire world rests on Glenn getting the gold.
Where would we get we need to make a beard. How do we do that then? We need some fur or something, do we? Can we not? Right, the only thing I can what we've got, yeah, we've got a goat that's got fur. Can we not cut some fur off the goat? Oh, look, whiskers. Right, there we go.
The whiskers are stuck on tight. I could take them with me, but it'll most likely mean lugging around a whole stuffed Argali for the rest of the day.
Right, we need to cut them off, right? Oh, we can use the bottle, the glass.
This guy owes me a favor. The least he can do is spare me some whiskers.
Okay, that would be a goatee, wouldn't it?
Argali whiskers.
That would be a goatee beard. Right, let's try going to the stadium now.
Only photographers, athletes, and trainers are allowed to use this entrance. I've got everything I need, apart from so much as a sliver of plausibility that I might pass for Edison.
Can we combine everything then? Oh, the sticky.
The whiskers together.
Do I have to combine everything else? No. Can we just go in?
Okay, I've
there.
got everything I need. press pass, camera, hat, glasses, and the pièce de résistance, of course. The Argali beard. Time to get suited and booted.
But other than that, it was easy. I got past the guard, found the locker room, and here I am.
Well, that's a lovely story, Fenton. But why?
Look, we don't have much time, so I'll get straight to the point. I read that you're leading the decathlon, and you're just about to complete the last event.
The long jump?
Well, if you win the gold medal, you'll be invited to the reception after the contest. The museum where the reception is taking place is closed due to the event. No visitors allowed. I need to get in there and look around as soon as possible.
I hate to repeat myself, but...
Why, right? I know. I've asked myself the same thing a couple of dozen times. Do you remember Richard Weston?
Of course. You two helped me pass that test, remember? What about him?
He disappeared, and his trail leads to the museum. Well, the story's much longer than that, but for now I have to ask you to trust me. So, can you smuggle me in?
Absolutely. I couldn't leave an old Sandhurst chum in a bind, now could I?
Thanks, Glenn. I owe you one.
Of course, you are assuming one vital thing. That I win. Frankly, I've still got a slight lead, but the long jump just isn't my forte. That Erwin Huber in second place will likely pull past me at the last minute. He's the better jumper by far. He's beaten me every time this year.
So your lead won't be enough to secure the gold?
I doubt it. Huber always manages about 25 centimeters more than I do. If he's up to his usual standard today, and I don't manage the jump of my life, then those 25 centimeters will be enough for him to take the lead.
I see. I suppose I'll just have to cross my fingers.
Why don't you introduce yourself to Huber? You could be his date for the reception.
He's probably not my type.
And I am?
Beggars can't be choosers.
Very funny. Look, I'll give it my best shot. We'll just have to hope it's enough. Look at the time. I have to get moving. I'll see you after the jump. Well, Fenton, I've got to head out to the contest. I'm already running late.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me. Good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Unfortunately, he's right. Ordinarily, of course, cheating would never cross my mind. But there's too much at stake. I need to get into the museum. So, business as usual. I'll take a look around and come up with a plan. I need to tip the long jump in Glenn's favor. Funny. I honestly never expected a Tibetan rescue mission to involve rigging the Olympic Games. Still, silver linings and all that.
We've got a torch holder.
An empty torch bracket.
Can I take it?
Nothing to do.
Can I break it? No.
The layout of the stadium. As we've already established, of course, I'm an expert orienteer, so I won't be needing this. Damn, it's getting late. I need to get on with whatever the hell it is I think I'm doing here.
Towel?
A used towel.
Can I take the towel?
Filthy. I'm not touching it. Might as well be eyeing up women back at Shen's. There's a bottle in the rubbish bin.
Another bottle?
A bottle of cleaner.
A what? Bottle of cleaner?
A bottle of cleaner. Not that I'm about to pay any heed to what a bottle tells me to do, but it says, removes even the most stubborn stains. Warning, do not use on plastic surfaces. Contains the solvent acetone.
Okay, so anything plastic.
There's a pair of old trainers under the bench. Nothing I can do with a pair of smelly trainers. The shoelaces, on the other hand, look absolutely essential.
Can we look in the lockers?
They're all locked.
That's why they're called lockers.
Call it intuition if you like. but I'm taking this towel.
Shoelaces, towel, dried flowers. Hey, Spiced. You're popping by before you start the day. Hope you're doing fine. How's the ghost of Tsushima? There's our disguise. Got a poster.
It's a poster advertising the Olympic torch relay. The games have started, so my guess
Hey, Madral.
is a little out of date.
Good afternoon
You've
to you
come to
too.
the right
How are you?
place, brother.
We've got a coat hook.
Metal coat hooks.
It's okay, just audio shows, okay.
This hook here seems to be loose.
Can I take the hook?
Got it.
I got a hook.
A ventilation grate. I can see a weak light on the other side. It's screwed on tight.
Can we not unscrew it? Can we use the hook on it?
Just needed a bit of leverage, that's all.
Can we climb
The
in?
grate's off. Ah, it's the equipment room.
There's no reason to say anything.
Shelf.
2 javelins and some hammer throwing and shot put equipment. The shelf's feet are screwed to the floor. That's some heavy.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Hope you are too. Can I take
I
these?
dabbled in athletics when I was at the academy. I remember all too well how heavy these things are. You'll understand if I don't fancy carrying them around with me.
Okay. Dumbbells.
I'll just take one of these with me.
Okay, what else do we got? We've got more lockers. They're probably locked as well.
They're all locked.
That's good. I actually forgot to check if the server had shut down at 5 this morning, but I should check the logs and make sure it hadn't restarted or anything. Got a table.
A whole load of sporting equipment and measuring devices. Stopwatches, batons, several table tennis balls, and a measuring tape.
Can I take the measuring tape?
Could be useful. I'm sure no one will miss these. I can't see much, but it looks like a full house out there.
Oh, well, that's good.
Adventurous though I am, perhaps I should just go the normal way.
A starting block.
Much rather leave them here.
Why not? Why just take them? Take everything. You got a coat hook. We've got a metal panel.
It's a metal plate screwed into the side of the locker.
Can I unscrew it?
If I can loosen the metal plate, maybe I can open this left-hand locker. I'll need to attack the screws though. And the coat hook's got a rounded end.
Okay,
More
so
lockers.
I can't do that.
With my fingers? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that never works.
It does.
If I can, I'll need to attack.
Can I do anything with the hook? Can I bash the hook?
Good idea. Who knows what exciting uses I could find for this coat hook once I've mangled, rather, modified it with a dumbbell. This said, I need a sturdy surface on which to perform the operation.
Can we not just use the desk? Yeah, what's this? Mats.
High jump mats. Time for a nap? Maybe later. The shelf's metal base is screwed tightly to the floor. I can't loosen the screws bolting down the
Can we undo them?
I can't use the coat hook to loosen the screws. Yet. Maybe leaving it here will help. Somehow.
Okay, and now bash that for no apparent reason with
Maybe I could find some more uses for this hook if I were to mangle, or rather, modify it with this dumbbell. Here goes.
Yeah, it's been very good. The puzzles haven't been as convoluted as some of the secret files ones.
Damn. It won't stay put when I hit it.
And it's an interesting story. Can I not tie the hook to the...
I can't use the coat hook to loosen...
Yeah, we've heard that already. Can we tie it? And now bash it.
Okay. Time to get to work. It worked. The end's now flattened out.
Okay, now we can use that to take this panel off.
Now that it's flat, this makes for a pretty decent screwdriver. Let's get this panel loose. Ta-da! I present to you the inside of a locker.
Alright, we have a suit.
Looks like a judge's uniform. Swish. A judge's uniform.
Is that it? Yeah, right. What's that say?
It reads, Certified Measurement Devices.
Okay.
Calibrated by the IOC 1936.
So we can measure it wrongly then.
Use by authorized personnel.
For the other person. Right.
The door outside's locked.
Guess we'll go back through here. Oh, hold on. What about the blue thing? Could I pick that up?
Sweaty sports clothes.
No.
No thanks.
Thank you, Mitchell. Yeah, you'll be able to watch more. Yeah, we'll see how it goes with the changes. So it's a couple of weeks time, so yeah. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I'm going to need a better disguise. I can help Glenn better if I'm dressed as an official judge.
Lowry Askelaar is
There we
preparing
go.
for his jump. After 9 out of 10 contests, the Finnish athlete holds 3rd place in the decathlon. We'd like to ask for silence now, please. Askelaar's jump is valid as well. Now we're anxious to know the distance.
Okay.
7:25.
7 meters and 25 centimeters.
We've just been informed of the distance. 7 meters and 25 centimeters. A sensational jump by the exceptional Finnish athlete. Can Erwin Huber and Glenn Parker keep up? There's a palpable atmosphere of suspense here in the stadium. In the overall rankings, Erwin Huber is in 2nd place, just behind Glenn Parker of Great Britain. Given that the long jump is his forte, the German athlete now has a very strong chance of reaching for gold. Just a few more moments, and we'll know who will win the 1936 Olympic decathlon.
It really is about time I did something clever. Or at least vindictive.
Right, I need to swap that out.
What good would that do?
I have no idea
Identical.
at the moment. I need to do something.
An official IOC judge's uniform. The colour's questionable, but the material's top quality.
Can I not just pick up this tape?
I'd say there's a fair chance the judges would want an explanation for why I need their measuring tape. I'm not entirely sure I've got one.
Oh. No. This stuff gets rid of plastic.
The cleaner contains acetone. According to the label, this solvent shouldn't come into contact with plastics. My destructive tendencies are encouraging me to do precisely that. Hence, the table tennis balls. But if it melts plastic, I can only imagine what it does to human skin.
Okay.
I need a container of some kind.
I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with them. I don't have a container, do I? Well, I've got a bottleneck, but that's not really of any help. Have I missed something inside? Is there anything out here? Got cables.
This cable powers the lights and things out on the track.
Just try to see if I could... that's the Norwegian flag, isn't it? That looks like the Italian flag, the British flag. I don't know what that one is. Or that one is Swedish, Japan, Denmark, France, Switzerland. I don't know those two.
I shouldn't do anything to blow my cover.
Can we not just pour that over there? No. Can we talk to the judge?
I really don't need the attention. I'd better not talk to him.
Right, I must have missed something inside.
The jump's invalid if the jumper steps over the takeoff board. As they say, a jumper with a perfect takeoff is already halfway to victory. I should stay here at...
What about this torch holder? Can I not take that down? Towel. Oh, that can be done with that. I can cut the bit off, that's it.
Edge to cut the measuring tape and then alter it. Won't be long before Glenn discovers his inner champion.
Right, let's go back out.
I can't just go out there and replace the judges until I come...
Eh?
I can't just go out there and replace the judges. I need to be smarter until I come up with a plan that has some chance of...
But it just let us go out. I need to put that in there.
I want to reattach this. I only just cut it off.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I cut this off the measuring tape. It's exactly 1 meter long. I sense... Yes, I rather sense a plan taking shape. I'll cut another 25 centimeters off the 1 meter piece. That's the exact length Glenn needs to beat his competitor's best distance.
Okay. So can I put that back on there? No, put that back on there?
Right. To properly alter the measuring tape, I'll have to glue the 25 centimeter shorter piece back onto the roll. So, any measurements of this baby will be 25 centimeters shorter. Should be enough to give Glenn the advantage, but I need something to stick it back together.
Can we not just use the sticky lollipop?
I can mess around all I like, but I need something to glue these back together. A lolly just doesn't cut the mustard. Not if someone's actually going to use the bloody thing. I've already cut off.
Yeah. So how do we get that reattached?
That's the first 75 centimeters of the measuring tape. A 25 centimeter long piece that As soon as I find the proper container, something useful.
I need to pour this into something. Can we not just pour it into the bucket?
The bin looks pretty sturdy. Should be a good container for my little experiment. Wish I could say this was the first time I've done something like this. The solvent's dissolving the balls. All that's left is a sticky mush and a fierce stench.
Okay.
Smells a bit like thorn apple.
So that should...
I don't need that stuff all over. I can probably glue this back onto the original tape. I guess the molten plastic will do the job.
Okay, there we go.
Perfect. I'll glue the shortened piece back onto the original roll. Job done.
Right, can we go out now?
Okay. I've got the rigged measuring tape ready, but to make this work, I've got to smuggle it into the long jump area somehow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching the grand finale of the Olympic decathlon. In just a few moments, Erwin Huber of Germany will step up to compete. I'd like to ask for quiet from the stands so that the athletes can concentrate.
Need to put these lights off somehow.
An excellent effort. That was quite a jump. Could Erwin Huber have beaten his own record?
750.
7 meters and 50 centimeters.
7 meters and 50 centimeters. Fantastic! Erwin Huber has topped his own personal best. This will make it very, very difficult for Glenn Parker to defend his lead in the overall standings. Parker is heading to the track. In just a few minutes, his performance in the long jump will determine the gold medal decathlon winner.
I'm really running out of time here. I've got to swap the tape, but I'll struggle as long as those two judges are still standing over it. I could switch the measuring tapes, but I wonder if the judges might have something to say.
Right, what do we do with the lights? Can we not just cut the cable? No?
This cable powers the lights and things out on the track. I shouldn't do anything to blow my cover.
Right, can we follow the follow the cables back in? No. Yeah, there's the cables. Right, where are they going? Can I not just cut them here? I can set fire to the torch holder. How do I do that? Can I not do that? So it burns the cables?
Nice idea. If I cut the power to the long jump area, maybe I'll have a chance to switch the measuring tapes. But I shouldn't be anywhere near the scene of the crime when the lights go out. Maybe I can find a way to give myself enough time to scarper.
Yeah, I need to light them up. How do I do that? I need to set these torches alight.
The lamp's seen better days. It's flickering and sparking. Looks like it would give me a nasty shock. The spark set the flowers alight.
Okay, we've got the flowers. Put that in there.
Good plan, Fenton. The fire gradually burns through the cables, then the lights on the long jump area go out, interrupting the event, and I'm long gone before anyone realizes what's happened. Let's be honest, that's the best bit. Let's get out of here.
Berlin is holding its collective breath. The final decision in the decathlon is rapidly approaching. Glenn Parker is warming up on the track for his decisive jump. I'd like to ask the spectators in the stands to remain quiet because... One moment. We seem to be experiencing technical difficulties in the long jump area.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
What's wrong?
What do you think is wrong? There's a complete power failure in this part of the stadium. Must be another problem with the cables. I'll go check. Come with me. I might need your help.
Shouldn't the technician take care of it?
Sure, in about 3 hours' time, we can't put the Olympic Games on hold. Can you keep an eye on things while we try to fix the problem?
But of course, just leave everything in my capable hands.
I've just been told that we're doing everything possible to fix the problem. Thank you for your patience. I'm sure the long jump contest will resume shortly.
Nobody's gonna notice me swapping this out. All this crowd of people looking over here.
The perfect time to swap the tapes.
Ladies and gentlemen, our technical problems have been solved. The judges are returning to their seats, and we can continue. The big question, though, is will the interruption have put Glenn Parker off his stride? I see that he's returning to his starting position. Any minute now, he'll be making his decisive jump. The jump is valid, but was it far enough? From here, it doesn't seem like he came anywhere near Erwin Huber. But what do the measurements say?
7:35.
7 meters and 35 centimeters.
7 meters and 35 centimeters! That puts him just behind Erwin Huber in this final event, but it's just enough for Glenn Parker of Great Britain to take the gold medal. His lead may have been minuscule, but that's a minor detail. Glenn Parker has won the 1936 Olympic decathlon. Erwin Huber will have to be satisfied with silver, and Lauri Askela of Finland has earned bronze. And that, ladies and gentlemen, marks the end of this year's decathlon.
I hope history will forgive me. I mean, I may have betrayed the centuries-old Olympic spirit and cheated a man out of his gold medal. Come on. I am here saving the world, so I'll finally be able to get into the museum. Countess von Hagenhild had better be there with what I need. Glenn had better have a spare dinner jacket as well.
2 hours later at the museum reception.
Cheers, Glenn. I really owe you one.
No problem. Sure you don't fancy a drink to celebrate?
Believe you me, once I'm done on this job, I'll be holding a liquid celebration for a solid week. For now, I just need to find a way down into the lower levels.
Then I won't keep you. Maybe I'll see you at the next Sandhurst reunion.
Sure, if I get an invitation this year. What is it about smuggling they have such an issue with?
Heaven knows. Well, Good luck with your search for Richard. It was great to see you again, Fenton.
Thanks, Glenn. You take care.
Alright. It's probably a good place to stop before we go into the next bit there. I've only got a few minutes left anyway. Yeah, it's very good. It's not as hard as the secret file games. I think the puzzles are a bit more logical on this one. How do I get out? There. There we go. Right. Let me just put that off. Yeah, I will stop there for today, but I will be back tomorrow morning. We're going to be back with Final Fantasy IV. See how much further we get in that. Same on Friday, and then I'm going to be playing Valheim on Saturday morning. And then back with Dwarf Fortress on Sunday. Let me see if I can find something to raid onto. Who do we have? Oh, there's Vincent. Vinsanti's on streaming. We haven't raided Vinsanti for ages. Let me raid Vinsanti. Vinsanti is playing Curious Expedition, which is quite a good game. We shall go say hello to him. And if I can get my raid message copied there. Right, yeah. So, hopefully catch you some of you the next time. So I'll be back tomorrow morning for the same length of time. Final Fantasy IV. I will roll my credits and then we will head on over and see Vinsanti. So I hope you all have a good rest of the day. Thank you for having been here. Thank you for the support. So until next time though, you take care, be safe, and I will say bye for now.